This episode is sponsored by ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN is a versatile tool that will come in handy virtually anytime you browse the internet. Here's how it works. With the single click of a button, ExpressVPN encrypts and reroutes your online traffic through a secure server in the location of your choice. As you can probably imagine, this is a real lifesaver when traveling and trying to stream geo-restricted shows that I was watching back home, like one of my favorites, The Great British Baking Show, only available on US Netflix. ExpressVPN can also help keep you safe when you use unsecured Wi-Fi networks. The VPN serves as a protective barrier so that hackers can't get access to your information. Find out how you can get 4 months free by scanning the QR code on screen, clicking the link in the description, or by going to expressvpn.com/Babish. That's expressvpn.com/Babish. Hey there, folks, and welcome back to The Best with Babish. Today, we're looking at a little invention by Iranian immigrant brothers Paul and David Meraj, invented in 1980 and initially branded Tasty Witch and rebranded to Hot Pockets in 1983.
No, we're doing Doritos.
Doritos. There's a whole lot of different flavors of them, and I'm gonna try each and every one, tell you if they're any good. Rank them from 0 to 10. You guys comment about how I'm right or wrong, and the beautiful conversation perpetuates itself into a delicious sunset. First Dorito, and we've decided to do these blind because it's gonna be funny. We can already tell what these are, just by virtue of their specs. We have green and red. They smell, oh, my salivary glands just spit in my mouth. I'm gonna start saying that to my grandparents. All right, okay, come on, enough bull talk. Cooler Ranch, which I'm gonna call it Cooler Ranch, not Cool Ranch, okay? Remember?
What?
Cooler Ranch?
Cooler Ranch?
Nacho cheesier?
No.
These used to be called Cooler Ranch because they had a Cool Ranch and they were like, you know what? This isn't cool enough.
Oh, the smell.
Yeah, you just catching that? You catching some secondhand?
So nice.
You like that? Oh no. I love Cooler Ranch. It's one of my favorites because of the high and low notes. You got this nice sharp piquant note from the ranch seasoning playing playfully with the corn on the side. And some of them are just absolutely packed. Some of them that's an irresponsible amount of dust. This is going to taste like I just dipped my tongue in the vat. There is, however, no purer form of Doritos experience than the over-dusted chip. I think they should bring back Nacho Cheesier and Cooler Ranch and just double the dust. It's time, Doritos. Cooler Ranch Doritos. They're one of my favorites. Are they amazing objectively as a foodstuff? No, not really. But they're still really good. I mean, how's a whole bag? Yeah, so f***ing 8. I think 8 for Cooler Ranch Doritos. Now we have, I'm assuming, Nacho Cheesier. Makes sense that we'd start off with the classics. As you can see, the seasoning on Cooler Ranch is this big, chunky particulate, while the seasoning on the Nacho Cheesier is much, I assume, finer, or it becomes dissolved onto the surface of the Dorito because it's still hot when they apply it or something. But it's like, it's integrated into the Dorito. If you rinse this off with water, it would taste like a corn chip. You rinse this off with water, it's still gonna taste a little bit like nacho cheese. Want me to prove it? Okay. There we go. Naked.
Dripping wet.
Plain corn. Dog shit. Still a little nacho in there. If you're on a first date, get caught in the downpour like it's a movie, you have an open bag of Doritos, just catching the rain. Still good. Oh, it's way better. Not wet, and with the seasoning still on it, way better. I can see why nobody does that. Nacho cheesier, yes pleasier. I'm gonna give these an 8 as well because I don't like them as much, but I know they're objectively just as good, just in a different direction. Assign a gaming console to this. These are Super Nintendo. The best time of your life, honestly. Life has been downhill since then. Thank you. What the f are these? They look gross. I don't know if I've ever had any other flavors of Doritos ever, because I'm not cultured and I'm closed-minded. I'm way too spiritual to be racist, honestly. You can't. call me that. They look healthy somehow. I know they're probably not, but they look like, these are the natural Doritos. Let's see what they taste like. Oh, what the is that? Yeah, I almost want to say like pizza. I like them, but I don't like the way they look. And they actually have a little bit of a bitter quality to them on the tail end. I don't like them as much as the classics. I would still house down on these. Gets you a 7. Taco flavor? The hell you say? What is this? This is this old branding. What's happening here? What throwback? Tell me what you are. It doesn't say like special retro edition. See, look. Like, is this international? What? No, it's the old logo too. This is some weird, like old school throwback. This must be what nacho cheese was before it became nacho cheese. It's not very good. This looks like it's from the 70s. So I'm inclined to give it a, what's 70s? Atari? Yeah, let's go Atari. Oh, these look even worse. These strike me as purple bag. Oh, no, barbecue. Never had barbecue Doritos, I'll tell you that much. They taste like KC Masterpiece. They have a nice little acidic note on the tail end and a little bit of spice. Tiny little bit of heat. So I would call these an upgrade from barbecue potato chips. This has some Doritos identity to it. For that, I will reward it a 7. I'm not even a huge fan of barbecue potato chips. I'd rock these. I'd rock these all night. Gaming console, this one's gonna be Sega Genesis because you're different from me, but you're fun. Doritos Yellow Edition, I assume is what these are called. Ah, so familiar. I want to say mustard. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. It's very sort of savory, spicy. I bet it's like spicy nacho cheese or something, because there's acidity to it, which made me think it was mustard. But Doritos loves being tangy. I feel like this has got to be like a nacho cheese or something. Or mustard, I don't f***ing know. I saw that there was a ketchup one over there, so anything could happen. I really like it. I'm gonna give it an 8. It's right up there with the big boys. Golden Sriracha, no wonder, I've never had golden Sriracha. Is that even a thing? Do they just make something up? That's good, I like that. I don't care if it's made up. But it is made up, so this is gonna be the Nintendo 128, because I was certain that was what was gonna come after N64. See, these are red, Steve. They're violently purpley red, but I'm willing to bet these are gonna be hot. I was wrong. That's ketchup right there. That's ketchup. That is ketchup, and that's ketchup. These are ketchup flavored. I hate that, personally. I know ketchup chips are big in Canada or whatever. Ketchup shouldn't be eaten on its own. That's insane. I don't need to describe what it tastes. It tastes exactly like ketchup. It is sweet and tangy and tomatoey, and I don't want that on a plain corn chip. A 3, I don't want to eat another one. I don't like it. I know that other people like ketchup chips. Hats off, bravo, enjoy your life. I'm not into it personally. I don't like these, but also they're really odd. I'm trying to think of what the weird kid would have as a gaming console.
The Apple console, whatever that was. What was that?
There was an Apple console?
Yeah.
What?
Briefly, yeah.
How do I not know about this?
90s, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It was called the Pippin? It looks way ahead of its, no, what am I saying? It looks like a VCR. It looks like a VCR. The controller has a roller ball on it. We found the gaming console for this one, and that gaming console is the Apple Pippin. These Doritos are pink. Kinda, a little bit. Get a pink vibe off them. Blindfolded, gun in my head, bound and gagged. I'd think that those were just nacho cheese. Maybe, oh, there's a little spice to it, a little heat on the end. Can you bring me the nacho cheesier? Different color. Weaker nacho cheese flavor with some heat to it. It's not bad, but I'm not crazy about it. I'll give it a 6. I'd eat these, but like, wouldn't seek them out. Spicy nacho? The f. So they are nacho, well, okay, all right, my palate's really f***ing good. But they're spicy, and in doing so, they reduced the amount of nacho cheese flavor in, like, I guess, in exchange for spice. Nico correctly assessed these as the Wii U because it was a disprovement on a classic. All right, some duller, orangier ones. Well, this one got f***ing blasted. This one got sand blasted with the sand flavors. Ha! Those might be sweet chili. They're tangy, tiny bit of heat, not much. It's good. I like them. I don't like them as much as nacho or like those are the gold standards to me, even though they're 8s. I like them, not as much though. That's a 7. It. Xbox. I was never an Xbox kid. Spicy sour? What the f? Who came up with this name? Spicy sour. There's no flavor here. These are like adjectives. They're not flavors. Oh, whoa, okay, didn't even see that, didn't even register that. Didn't even notice that this was not, I only saw spicy sour. I didn't see that this is in, what is this? Hebrew. Yeah, it's Hebrew. If I had seen that, I'm glad I gotta rate these before I look at the bag. I would have dropped it to a 6. I hate that name, spicy sour. Ugh, I got that. Ah! That's an assault on the senses. I don't think my eyes are perceiving all the wavelengths coming off of this. Well, anyway, these look f***ing insane. These look like future diarrhea. Not much by way of flavor. Nothing at all, really. Just heat. Do they do a Flamin' Hot Dorito? Because that's just spicy and it tastes like red. It's not like melt your face off spicy, but that's Flamin' Hot Cheetos spicy. Less of percussive heat. In other words, like, you know, Topo Chico has really sharp, powerful bubbles. And I think some heat has a similar vibe where it almost feels like a bunch of little needles hitting your tongue, like you feel like, and this one just feels like a flat heat. I just feel general hotness, no flavor whatsoever. Like I can't discern anything outside of hot. There's a little bit of sharpness to it. Maybe throw some citric acid in there. Try and balance the heat, but it does nothing. I don't like this at all. It's stunt. It's bullshit. My score for these is a 2. I hate them. This is an Alienware PC because it is characterless. You didn't build it yourself. You didn't install the LEDs yourself. It's just got a picture of an alien on it and everybody knows you paid too much for it. Tell me that I'm wrong. If you're a PC gamer, comment below that you hate Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I dare you. Oh, wow, that's, I was right. Okay. Huh? What the hell? There's an herb in this that I can't identify. I think this is literally Flamin' Hot with Cool Ranch powder in it. I'm sure that's not what they call it. I'm sure they call it Texas splatter infection, I don't know. I personally do not like spicy, really spicy chips because this is all I'm snacking on. And it means I'm going to get a stomachache. And it means my shit is gonna hurt a little bit the next day. It almost feels cold, the burning on your asshole. And you can't really put it out. Like it's just there until it's gone, just like in your mouth. I'm gonna give these a 6. I would snack upon them. Because they feel like, you know, that kind of mashup, this feels more like a PC you built yourself. Dude, this is exactly it. This is exactly what I said. It's spicy with the addition of the ranch flavor. I'm a Dorito genius with my mouth. I've bullseyed every one of these fuckers since the get. Yellow! Yellow's back, but is it better than ever? That's mustard. Those are mustard flavored chips. I haven't a doubt in my mind. I would say they're honey mustard, but they're not. They're just mustard, nothing sweet about this. Why you'd eat this escapes me. I'm not gonna judge you for it, although I guess technically I am because I'm about to judge these chips. I wish they were sweet. I wish they were honey mustard, they'd be great. But they're so sharp and just mustard. I'll give them a 3. They're weird. They're odd. This is a GameCube right here. This is a GameCube. I'd much rather use any other of your consoles. And the controllers suck. Controllers are the worst. Hot mustard my dick. Hot mustard my fat long dick. It's not hot at all. It's just mustard. No, is what I'm trying to say with all that razzmatazz. Thank you. Oh, back to some normal looking Doritos for God's sake. Interesting. I'm getting spicy, I'm getting tangy. The base level flavors, like those are accessory flavors. The like foundation flavor isn't very clear. I can't tell if it's cheesy or nacho-y. Maybe it's chili. Maybe this is like the sweet hot chili ones. Give it a 6. They're snackable, I'd eat them, but I'm a little confused by them. So now we're in Xbox 360 territory. We can't always do improvement on original. Not all of these are changes to an original. Instead, what we have here is a decently ergonomic controller for once. One that doesn't have like a fucking joystick up here and buttons down here. And what the fuck is this? Oh my God, dude, I should go on the road. I should take this is bearded lady level shit. I love that circus attractions. It used to be just a giant guy sitting there, just a 300-pound guy. Come in this tent, look at the large man. Just a big man. I was never crazy about these. Also, their looks write a check in a bed they can't sleep in. They look awesome. They look like they're gonna be robustly flavored. And they are to some extent, but just not the way that you'd want them to. I want more something in there, but you just throw some nacho cheese dust in there. So now we have a lighter, they look like Cooler Ranch after I rinsed them off. Yeah, that looks like Cooler Ranch after a little dip in the sink. What the f? It tastes like Cooler Ranch, but they used a 1/10 of the powder and they added cilantro to it. I can taste cilantro. That one I just ate had a normal amount of powder on it. The rest of them, there's barely any powder on there. It's mostly Nickit. N-E-K-K-I-D. And I'll tell you, that B-L-E-A-U-S blows. I feel like these are healthy or something. Like they're not, because they're definitely still fried. These aren't baked chips, I don't think. Something about them seems more, I'm gonna give these a 4. No, I hate that cilantro. I'm gonna give these a 3. And the gaming console I'd choose for them is one of those iPads with the rubber corners and a drool protector on it. What do we got? Oh my God, why am I so good at this? What the How am I so good at nailing Doritos? I've never been this good at any episode ever. And now I've said it too much, so now, boo, it's just gonna go downhill. Any snack that says simply or natural or whatever is gonna say, also have this in their description. Fill in the blank you can feel good about. I'm gonna do a little comparison, the thing that they never thought you'd do. Here we go. Calories, 150, 140. Total fat, 8 grams, 7 grams. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 190, 150. Carbohydrates, 18. Dietary fiber, 1, 2. Protein, 2. Come on. So that gives you 1 extra gram of fiber. Bravo. Eat 3 less Doritos. Same thing. Like, eat 3 less. Yes, you are getting more fiber in this because they use whole corn instead of, the first ingredients are whole corn, and then the second ingredient is corn. What is going on with that? What does uh-oh mean? Nico just said uh-oh. Should I put on my diaper? Thank you. What the f? Hey. Hey now. What? These, hold on. No, I'm actually pretty sure these aren't Doritos. They don't look, I can tell from the pixels and having seen quite a few Doritos in my day. Oh, they're so packed with dust that it's turned into goo. Like you can see, it's not dust anymore. It's been made into a bark of sorts. Oh, oh, shut my mouth. I just barely touched it. They're so dusty. Yeah. Oh, they're spicy. Oh, they're spicy. Oh. I don't know if that just caught my esophagus funny or if they're really spicy, only one way to find out. I like these better than Takis. I do. I could have sworn they would have taken the exact same dough and just wrapped it around a rod and fried it that way, but they taste different. They taste more corny. They have a fantastic crunch to them. Like they are shatteringly crisp. I'm not sure if all Takis come with the lime. Looks like the Fuego ones come with lime standard, and I really hate that. It's way too sharp. They taste sour. Sour and spicy sucks. With Takis Fuego, they are just an assault on the senses, both your sour receptors and your hot receptors. They have a wonderful crunch. They're way more craveable. I just ate, what, 4? They're so undeniably better than just normal Flamin' Hot. And I think it's just because of the corn flavor. Like the spice mix still doesn't have much flavor to it, but I can taste corn. So there's like There's an interplay of some kind happening. I'm gonna give them a 6. I personally wouldn't get them because my system can't handle snacking on these for too long. So you know what? This is a Sega Dreamcast. I would never buy a Sega Dreamcast, but I would always appreciate it if it was there. Dinamita, Doritos Dinamita. Okay, so they have more flavor to them because they're Flamin' Hot queso. I think that is essential. I think that the cheese, even if it's just cheese powder, the fat from that, the cheese of that will round out the spicy notes and give them something to, you know, jam with in the band. Whatever instrument you play like this.
Is mayonnaise an instrument?
They look insane, they smell insane, they taste insane, but I like them. It's a 6. I miss you, Dreamcast. Ooh, okay. Another violent color. Another toxic masculine color. That's the only way to describe this. They look flaming hot. What the Okay, it's like the Blazing Buffalo, but more ranch. Like it's still just flaming hot, but now it tastes like the straight up Cooler Ranch chip, but with flaming hot on it. But that can't be, right? Because they already did it. For some reason, I feel like you made these. Did you make these to confuse me? This is breaking me. I think those are just flaming hot with ranch on it. I don't know what flavor that would be. I think I like them better than the Blazing Buffalo ones. This has more flavor, it has more ranch flavor. I'll give it a 7, they're good. They're tasty. They're just really spicy. They're just ranch if you made them really spicy. And as for a console, Virtual Boy. Remember Virtual Boy? It's a VR system that you had to put on a table and rest your chin inside of it. You couldn't put it on your head.
It's like an eye exam.
It was. The display was only red and black. It hurt your eyes to look at for even a minute.
Crazy.
It was insane. And it barely had it was like if you took a Super Nintendo graphics and barely gave it a 3D effect, but all red. And you have to like insert your person into it. Like you can't wear it as a device. It wears you. Shut up. Should we call Guinness? Should we call the government? Like somebody, I don't know. Should we, like, when you find a weapon, you have to disclose it to local agencies. Do we need to do that? Because I think my mind is a weapon. It's like when you were a kid and you realized you could, you know, if you were looking at text on a window from behind, and so it was backwards, and you could read it, you were like, oh shit. I could be a spy. Or did just I think that? I swear that thought crossed my mind when I was like 7 or 8. Right when I was starting to think spy shit was cool. It was like, holy shit, I have a gift. I'm sorry also to the PC gamers for calling your rig a console. I know that probably clenches your butt when you hear that. Thank you. Hang on a minute. Something's fishy. Yeah, these are little Doritos. Well, there's just little Doritos, huh? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I like it. I'd rather have whole chips. They're still nacho cheesier Doritos, just small, and I don't like them as much. I'm gonna give them a 7. Game Boy Color. You know me, Bash fam, I gotta go Game Boy Color. What the f***? Why are these in a Pringles can? No. Why? Hey, same bold flavor, now mini size. No shit. I don't like this at all. I only tolerate the chips in a can because Pringles are in them. Oh, thank God, things are normal size again. Oh, but we have another hard red. Come on, it's obscene. But just the coverage makes me think that this is simply Doritos Flamin' Hot. You know? What is that flavor? It's spicy and a flavor. Flamin' Hot with lime, presumably? There's something else though. There's more seasonings because the Flamin' Hot has 0 flavor characteristics whatsoever. And just adding lime to it would just add lime flavor, tang. This has something else going on. So it's Flamin' Hot something. And that something has lime associated with it. Flamin' Hot Bloody Mary? Probably not. Flamin' Hot Michelada? Probably not. Flamin' Hot Margarita? Probably not. I love hint of lime Tostitos, and that is the flavor of lime that it's giving me. Plus, it's spicy. Not my favorite, but it's definitely good. I'll give it a 6. What's a bright, fresh summer? This Pico de Gallo gaming console.
Oh, the Wii. You can play sports.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah, he's right. He's right. Wii. I feel like if you're gonna play any console outside, it's the Wii.
Dude, you're on fire.
No, these chips are on fire, bro, with a hint of lime. Limon, as it's known south of the border. I like them, and I like the Wii. What we have here is a perfect situation. Thank you. Ah, they're back. Okay, the Dockies are back, as I'm gonna call them from now on. Oh, Dorito, Taki, Dookie. Dookies. Ugh. Oh. Whoa. I feel like that's supposed to be the same flavor profile, but it is not working here. Way too sour, aggressively hot, not well flavored, bitter. Bitter on the end. Tastes burnt too. They're awful. I'm gonna give these a 2. This is Google Stadia. Google Stadia was just a controller. You'd hook it up to a Chromecast and you'd play games virtually. It lasted like 2 years and they were like, hey, we're dropping all support for the Stadia. There's a Google Stadia for you. Oh man, I was right again. I swear I'm not looking. I promise I'm not looking. I'm starting to scare myself. I guess they're not as spicy as the other ones, but like they're bitter. They're aggressive. They're abrasive. Oh, what are these? He can't tell me. But I have a funny feeling that these are mini Cooler Ranch Doritos. They are mini Cooler Ranch Doritos. As such, they're going to garner the same score of a 7.
Do you remember the Sega Game Gear?
Okay, yup, that's it. The Sega Game Gear. That was cool. It was just huge. It was the size of this. It's the size. There's nothing to compare it to. It's like that thick and this big. It was huge, and it had a battery life of about 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Sega Game Gear. I wanted one more than life. Ah, it's Doritos Minis with the Cool Ranch. Ah. Last one. Whoa! Whoa! Well. We have pickle in the house. Here's the thing, I love pickle chips. I've never had a pickle corn chip. Frankly, the flavors work together extremely well. Is this as a chip better than nacho cheese or ranch? No. No, they're not, but they're really good. And I am gonna give them the same score of an 8 because I love pickle chips. These are some of the better pickle chips I've had outside of like kettle pickle chips. And not just because I wanna throw out my favorite console. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. They're 7. I can't do it. I was compromising my journalistic integrity just to be able to say the words N64 to you. Pains me to say it, folks. There's 7. PS2 is a dead heat with N64 with me. You know what? This is PS Vita. This is PS Vita because it's a novel idea that will never be appreciated the way it was meant to. I'm not even sure how it was meant to, if I'm being honest. I just had one and I didn't use it and I regret it. And just like these, I like them and I'm never going to eat them again, ever. I like them from afar. Because if I'm going to the Doritos aisle, I'm not picking these. Just wasting time as much as I can right at the finish line and not ready for it to be over. I want more Doritos. But all things must come to an end. So we got a PS Vita on our hands. Something I will always bemoan as though it were the death of my own child, even though I totally didn't like use it or support it in any way. What are these? Are they pickle?
Gotta be pickle. Oh, no, Cool Ranch. No, I'm just joking.
Ah, you crazy bitch.
That's not right. That's not right. Sorry. You're both great.
You can play pranks on me, but you have to. It needs to be no visual aids. Yep. Tangy pickle with a little bit of Gatorade thrown in there. Tangy pickle Gatorade. That's what I see. That's what I see when I see that lightning bolt. Is tangy pickle Gatorade.
Yeah, with Gatorade.
Yeah, a little bit of Gatorade in there. You get your salts, get your electrolytes, get your prime, right, kids? It's they're real good, and I will probably never taste them again after this bag's been finished. I might not even. If somebody else takes it, I won't even put up a fight. You're a weirdo, but I love you. I'm never gonna see you again, but I'll miss you. I could have you, but I don't want you. PS Vita. Condiments round, people. You know what that means. It means we are taking the big three. Tangy pickle, tangy ketchup, and hot mustard. Which, frankly, I would describe as tangy 10 times over before these. You ever wondered what a hot dog would taste like without the hot dog or bun? I'm here to answer that question. I'm gonna try to get as equal amounts as I can of all three of these bastards. There we go, folks. It's probably been done before. If I had to get somebody's done this, right? It's just the condiments bar. It's like you took a hot dog with the works and just licked it off and just threw away the hot dog. That's insane. Why would anybody want this? This I get, but these are insane. I'm glad I did it though. That was an experience worth having. That's nuts. That's so silly. Yeah, just tastes like I licked the stainless steel table at Costco next to the hot dog dispensers. Just, no, sir, you can't do that. Oh, I can't, can I? I think I'll let my membership do the talking, all right? Toots, and it's a dude. Sir, you not only can't do that, but you really shouldn't. And be like, look, I don't know any other way to get these kinds of flavors all at once. And I'm helping. It's a mess. You squirted all those out. It was perfectly clean. We wipe it down every 15 minutes just for state regulation. But you hit all the dispensers. And? Well, folks, I can't imagine a more poetic way for things to end. And I'm going to retroactively change the consoles for these Doritos to a pair of twin N64s. Because I think that while gaming has gotten more beautiful and more immersive and bigger and crazier and yada yada, nothing beats sitting down, plugging in, with or without friends, and just playing the game. No expansion packs you gotta pay for, no microtransactions, no LANs or WANs, no microtransactions again, because they're everywhere all the time. Just pure gaming. That's what these are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please tell me, which Doritos did I miss? Which ones was I wrong or right about? What do you want to see me rank next? And how's your toenail situation? Time for a trim? Be honest. Thanks again to ExpressVPN for sponsoring this episode. A huge perk of ExpressVPN is that it makes it more difficult for advertisers to track you online, and it keeps your personal data safe when you're using a public Wi-Fi hotspot. ExpressVPN allows you to browse the internet more anonymously, it works on all devices, and it's easy to use. So if you've never tried it, now's the time. Find out how you can get 4 months free by scanning the QR code on screen, clicking the link in the description, or by going to expressvpn.com/babish. That's expressvpn.com/babish.